Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see how to add additional shelves to your existing closet area so that you can better organize your clothes. So this is the closet which I have, and I'm going to add additional shelves to it. Builder has provided one shelf, you can see that. So this is my kids closet area, and he cannot reach to the top and he cannot put his clothes. So I need to do something for him so that he can better organize his clothes. I bought this Rubbermaid additional shelves. So as you can see, you can organize in several different patterns. So this is what I got in the box: some shelves, hanging rods, vertical and horizontal weight bearing steel rods, where the shelves will go on to those, and screws and clamps, etc. So first thing is you need to mark the spacings. For this you need to use a stud finder. Once you mark the spacings, identify the studs and put a tape on it, and mark the center of the stud, so that it will help you for drilling the holes. So first you need to do a pilot hole. Then once you install the uh, horizontal bar, then the vertical bars will go on top of that. So all those I'll show you how to install. So I have identified all the studs, as you can see, and I'm drilling a pilot hole here. So once the pilot holes, for the top section I am drilling a pilot hole, and once that is done, then I'm going to place or install the horizontal steel bars. So these will hold the weight of the vertical bars, which will be placed like 16-inch or 20-inch apart. So here in this case, there is already manual in the box which is talking about how much spacing you need to maintain. But what I did is, for me, the wall, in the wall, the studs, I could not find the proper studs, but I did not wanted to install those where there is no stud. The manual will say you can install it if there is no stud as well. But for from my perspective, I choose to install it on a stud, so it will hold the shelf strong, and I can put the weight as much as I like. So here I have installed the horizontal steel rod and placed all the vertical bars there, and then I installed these what I show here is where the shelf will be placed on top of it, and it can be secured in the lock. There is a lock as well. I'll show you that step as well. So here, you can adjust the height, all the holes which are shown there, right? You can place it in any of the hole, and select the height of the shelf. So this is before securing the vertical bars. I am trying all different heights and patterns. So I wanted, then I can choose one pattern and use that. You can do that as well. Once we have selected a pattern, then what I have done is, then I went ahead and uh, installed the screws into those vertical steel rods. That way, I did not wanted to first install, then remove them, and then reinstall. So I just tested that, and then now I am installing the screws to secure those into my studs. And once this step is complete, then you will have the option to change the shelf height even after this installation, because those are easily removable, and you can adjust accordingly whenever you want. You can change the patterns at any time. So this is what goes into these two holes, and there is, as I am showing there, so there is a lock. The white part you see is the lock, and once we test out our shelf height, then once we place the metal shelf there, uh, wire shelf there, then you can lock it once you decide on the pattern. So you can see how I am doing this. as I am showing there, those pointing edges should come inside from the wire shelf, so that it will be secured. And you can see that lock which I am pushing there. So that is the lock. Once you push it back, it will secure, so it will not move now. So this shelf is installed, so now it is tight. The same way here, this is the lock which I am talking about. In the box, they have provided a plastic covering to cover that metal part, as you can see, and you can measure the length of it and cut the rest with a scissor, and just secure it into that steel bar, so that, I mean, we don't see metal part, and it would give a good visual appearance. Once the shelves are installed, then the next step is to install the rod where we can hang our shirts. You can see there are two holes there, and these pieces which came in the box will go into those two holes. It is very easy to install. So once this is installed, then we can place rod on top of that. I'll show you that as well. And yeah, it is very easy to put this in. So they have provided the steel rods, and to the end you can put those plastic which came in with that. And once that is done, it is very easy to install the rod on top of those hooks which are provided. Yeah, when you are designing your layout, you need to design space for hanging the shirts. So here I am trying this t-shirt, my kid's t-shirt, but the shelf is very small, so I need to change my layout. So I have moved the bottom shelf to little bit down. As you can see, I have changed the height of the shelf, and I can hang the shirt very easily and properly. I think this is the most cost efficient shelf unit which we can install instead of spending hundreds of dollars. I mean, this is very cost effective, and you can adjust the height as you want for any shelf and change the patterns regularly. I mean, if you want to change the look of the cupboard, then you can easily change that as well. So basically there are two things. I mean, first thing is identifying the studs and identifying the desired spacing, and then installing those two vertical and horizontal bars. So those are the key things. After that, I mean, anything can be changed later as well. I mean, the height of the shelves you can change at any point of time. Only things which we cannot change is the the spacing between those shelves, like the vertical and horizontal bars which we installed and secured, right? Those things we cannot change. Apart from that, I mean, rest everything can be adjusted as you like. My kid is very happy. As you can see, he is bringing all his stuff and organizing them. Earlier he was unable to reach to the top of the shelf. Now he is happy. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.